Welcome to the Raider Fieldhouse. Plainfield yesterday went to Danville and destroyed them, and now they come here tonight. It's the 45-8 Harrison Raiders against the 53-0 Quakers. Harrison, they are wanting to pull the upset. Barely any Plainfield fans here tonight because we are in Lafayette, but Pat Green getting ready to coach against her former team, and I do have to say the Harrison Raiders do look very good this season. This is going to be a tough matchup for the Quakers as they face off for the first time, for the first of two games this season against the Harrison Raiders. Jacob Chalet against his former team as well. Or will the Raiders pull off a huge upset tonight? And here we go. We are rolling from Harrison. And it is already Plainfield ball. Jackson has the ball first. Back to Ferris. Oh, what a pass. Rosen for three. Great passes already. And and it's a three for Zach Roden. Here's Dockery. Luke Dockery has it. Back to Botsford. Aiden Botsford for three. That's one, and that's another reason why they are so good this season. Harrison is, because they're shooting all those threes. Here's Eli Jackson. Jackson has it. Oh, he loses it. Schmidt recovers. Into two. Is no good. Green rebound. Back to Jackson. Jackson for two. Quakers up by two. Crazy turn of events here. Plainfield back up front. After Harrison stole the ball and tried to get the two-pointer, here is Dockery. Dockery there. Dockery looks. Back to for the lead. It's Harrison. Lafayette Harrison to the lead early in this one. And everybody knew that this would be a tough game. This would be a great game. One of the good games of Plainfield. But Plainfield, I think they're still going to pull it off tonight, and I think they will continue to be undefeated. But I don't know. Because Harrison can still pull off the upset like that. Luke Dockery for three. Look at that three-pointer by Luke Dockery. This crowd is louder than the Danville crowd. Man, the Danville crowd was quiet. Here's Roden. Zach Roden for three. And if this was a home game for Plainfield, it would be wild. Here's Colin Schmidt. Schmidt has the ball. Schmidt looks. Back to Dockery. Luke Dockery for three. And the Raiders are up by two. And this is a really good game so far. Here is Roden. Zach Roden for three again. Roden going off tonight. Once again, it is Zach Roden. The Raider fans are on their... the Raider fans know that this would be a huge win for them if they were to knock off the best team in basketball. Here's Aiden Botsford. Botsford for two. Harrison also had to face Franklin early in the season when they choked. Here's a three. It's Zach Roden again. Here's Colin Schmidt. Schmidt looks. Schmidt. Oh, the ball goes out. Green half court. No good. Does not fall for him. 2-point game at the end of one. And the fans here in Harrison are going nuts. as Coach Nate Bingham and the Quakers have been fantastic tonight. But Coach Pat Green and the Raiders are still there. Welcome back to the Raider Fieldhouse. The Harrison Raiders down by 2 against the Quakers. And the Quakers looking very strong tonight. But will the Raiders pull off an upset here in this one? We know for a fact that Harrison is going to be one of the front runners in the Eastern Conference. And that is already a given. And the shot is made by Dockery. Here's Cameron Young with the ball. Young has it. Young looks. His pass is stolen by Dockery. Here's Luke Dockery. Here's Colin Schmidt. Back to Dockery. The lob is taken away by Lomax. Here is Young. Cameron Young for 3. Looks like Trey Davis is out there for the Raiders as well. Look at Colin Schmidt. Schmidt there. Has it. He looks strong. Colin Schmidt for 3, and we are tied. And this is what and my guess is that Harrison looked at a lot of film from Plainfield. Look at that 3. It is Arnavitis. Chris Arnavitis for 3. The Raiders trying to send Plainfield home. Trying to make Plainfield lose their first game as Schmidt for 2. It's a 1-point game again in Harrison. Quakers still lead it though. Arnavitis has it. Arnavitis for 2. He drains the backward put in. He puts it in backwards. And could this marvelous stadium host a playoff game? I think it will. And there's a chance that the Decatur Central Hawks may not even make the playoffs. Here's Luke Dockery. Dockery for 2. It's once again a 1-point game. The Eastern Conference is so stacked. And this team right here, Harrison, they're the second best team. Look at that shot from Cameron Young. And here we go. It's a 3-point game in Harrison. Young covering Schmidt. Oh, he knocks the ball loose from almost half court. It's an air ball. Here is Zach Roden. Zach Roden and Nick Green is in, same as Logan Ferris. Schmidt is out there. Hummel out there as well. Colin Schmidt for 2. 1-point game in Harrison. Here's Lomax. Back to Roden. Roden from past half court. Almost drains it. Dockery rebound. Here is Moyers. Eric Moyers for 3. Harrison to the lead. Green back to Ferris. Back to Lomax. Back to Arnavitis. Arnavitis slams it in, and we are tied. Schmidt the 3, no good, and we are going into halftime tied. What a game in Harrison. Tie game in Harrison. The Raiders looking strong. Welcome to this halftime report. It was announced earlier that okay, first of all, Hunter Newell, Joshua Miller, Chris Arnavitis, and Tyler Hoy is in the dunk contest, but it was announced earlier that Chase Wofford And I forgot who else, but yeah, Chase Swafford is one of the team captains for the All-Star game. Chris Arnavias had a dunk in this in this half, and what a game we have seen. Roden and Dockery, the two top performers tonight. As Harrison, they are looking very strong. A lot of threes for both teams. And thank you for watching the halftime show. Welcome back to the Raider Fieldhouse. It's still a packed game here tonight. None of the Harrison fans have left. Why? Look at the score. It is tied. Dockery there. Horner covering. Look at Luke Dockery for three. And the Raiders, they are up front quickly. There's back to Green. And the pass is good. Horner with the dunk. But it is Raider lead. And here we go. For three, it's Colin Schmidt. Schmidt for three. Roden back to Ferris. Logan Ferris for three. It's a 1-point game again. And here's Roden. Roden knocks the ball loose. He has speed. Zach Roden misses the three. Horner with the putback. And Quakers are back up front. Here's Ferris. Quick, knocked loose. Eck has it. Back to Dockery. Dockery for two. Harrison back to the lead. Ferris back to Horner. Back to Ferris. Roden has it. Roden looks. Roden slams it in. His first dunk in a long time. Here is Dockery again. Dockery has it. Ferris there. Luke Dockery for three. Timeout, Plainfield. It is a timeout for Nate Bingham. But this time, and in this one, the Raiders have the lead. It's a good lead in Harrison. It's a 2-point game. As the Quakers look off just a bit. And here we go. And here we go again. Looks like it is a full timeout for Nate Bingham. Looks like that Trey Barton is coming into the game as well for Plainfield. Jacob Chalet is on the sideline. Look at the league leaders in field goal percentage. Plainfield, Franklin, Harrison, Monrovia, and Mooresville up there. Is this the start of a brand new Harrison dynasty? I think it may be. Kahn to Barton. Back to Stead. Stead to Kahn. Back to Barton. Abshar Kahn has it. Getting covered by Irwin. And we are tied again. Abshar Kahn for two. Looks like that Plainfield's changing their defense again. And Harrison to the lead. And who just shot that? And the shot is good by Eric Moyers. Here's Kahn. Back to Arnavitas. Arnavitas back to Barton. Trey Barton, the deep three is good. Plainfield back up front. Grady Broughton has it. Back to Owen. Grant Owen with the dunk. And that is something that you wouldn't, that is fairly seen here instead. Back to Lomax. Jordan Lomax went off last night for 3. 45-43. Here's Barton. Cannot steal the ball. Rockhill back to Moyers. Michael Hummel for 3. Con back to Barton. Barton back to Stead. Back to Barton. Arnavitis has it. Arnavitis looks. Hummel covering. And he knocks Arnavitis down, but Chris scores. And it looks like that they may be pressuring. Look at the 3. It is Hummel. Con. Arnavitis. Arnavitis! Did he get the shot out in time? If he did, he will tie the game.
The previous play is under review.
Under review. Here's Arnavitis. He did! By by 0.2 on the board. He put the He launched the ball on time. We are going to be tied entering the fourth.
The ruling on the floor is overturned.
Quakers with the buzzer beaters. Arnavitis tied at 49. And Pat Green looking happy with her team. Coach Nate Bingham should not be that happy with his team right now, as we have yet to see how the half-court press does for the Quakers. Welcome back to the Raider Fieldhouse. The Quakers and the Raiders are tied. And here we go. What a game we are going to see here tonight. When it finished, we are about to see Green is out there with Ferris. Ferris from half court. Horner rebound. And he steps out of bounds. Here's Arnavitis. He has it. Horner there. He knocks the ball loose. Gets it. Does not go out of bounds. Arnavitis dunks it in. Look at this ball pressure. Oh, what a block! The Dockery was scored, and it is a goaltending for Chris Arnavitis. Here's Horner, back to Ferris. Back to Green, back to Arnavitis. Arnavitis there, looks, back to Ferris. The long three is made. It is Logan Ferris. Look at this defense for the Quakers. Dockery there, look at the ball pressure. Broughton with the wide open three, we are tied. And the Raiders have a strong advantage right now. Here's Roden. Zach Roden for three. Roden has gone off tonight. Ferris covering Broughton. Heavy pressure from Ferris. Now Botsford has it. Grady Broughton for two. It's a 1-point game, but Plainfield still leads it. Roden. Back to Horner. Horner steps out of bounds and dunks it in. And he is displeased with the ref. Look at the upcoming schedule for Plainfield. They have Carmel, Beach Grove, Tri-West, and Northview coming up. Here is Eck. He has it. Back to Dockery. He's open room. Roden with the block. Here is Green. Green slams it in. What a dunk for Thunder. Thunder slams it in. And here's Horner again. Horner slips. And the two is made by Botsford. 1-point game again. Still, all the Harrison fans are here, I think. Horner back to Roden. Back to Green. Green slams it in again. He puts it in for a dunk, and what a game so far. Here's Roden. Roden knocks the ball out of Botsford's hands. Broughton for three, and we are tied again. The Raiders know that 89 points is the game, is a shot to win, and Roden's dunk is no good. Broughton there. Heck, the shot is no good. Green with the block. Here's Ferris. Ferris for two in Plainfield. Finally, back up front. Close game indeed from Franklin. Here's Broughton. Ferris covering. Look at this defense. Look at Aiden Botsford for three. Harrison back up front. Raiders back up front. Green back to Ferris. Back to Horner. Horner almost loses it. Back to Arnavitas. Chris Arnavitas for two.
Assist from number 46.
Horner. Ferris steals it. I thought that was Green and Horner, but no, it was Ferris that stole it. Ferris and Schmidt has equal stats. That's interesting tonight. Here's Eck. Arnavitas with the block. Here's Roden slamming it in. Zach Roden starting to go off again, and there's his first dunk in a while. Roden slams it in. Ferris covering Broughton, and he slips. The three is made. It's Aiden Botsford. Arnavitas back to Ferris. Ferris back to Green. Nick Green for three. Grady Broughton for three again, and it is Broughton. Broughton has hit so many threes against this Quaker team. Here's Roden. Back to Ferris. Logan Ferris for three. It's a 5-point game. Oh, look at the steal. It's Ferris. Ferris for two. And how about that? And it looks like that they are pressuring them once again. Oh, and the lob is good. Moyers slams it in. Ferris has it. Back to Roden. Zach Roden for three. And Plainfield is just 9 points away from winning. Here is the defense from Plainfield. But Botsford dunks it. It's a 6-point game. Ferris back to Horner. Horner for two. Great game from Harrison. And the Quakers knew that this would be a tough one. Oh, it's a block by Ferris. It's another takeaway by the defense. Logan Ferris for three. Here's Green. Dockery has it. Eck for three. He drains it. Arnavitas back to Ferris. Back to Green. Nick Green for three. Plainfield just 1 point away from winning it here in Harrison. Look at this defense. And it's slammed in by Eric Moyers. Arnavitas, full court shot, out of bounds. Here is Jordan Lomax. Lomax with it. Lomax is out there for the Quakers. Dockery out there. Here is Botsford. Botsford has it. Back to Dockery. Back to Schmidt. Holland Schmidt for three. Here comes the Raiders. Horner from past half court. Off the top of it. Lomax for three. That was almost a half court shot. 91-82. Quakers win it in Harrison. Plainfield stays undefeated in a tough one. In this one, the Quakers take the dub. Man, Harrison, they cannot stand it. Harrison, Plainfield, they will play each other again in Plainfield. Roden was the player of the game, and we will see you next time. Harrison, they are going to look for payback at Plainfield in a few weeks. Thanks for watching, everyone.